Nurse is arrested, accused of sexually assaulting a patient. This allegedly happened last year, but the nurse was just arrested.
Fox 35 is now investigating why it took police 14 months to cuff him. Marie Edinger has been combing through documents, and she joins us live now. So, Marie, what is the latest with all this?
Hi, Hannah. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists recommends that a chaperone be present in the room for all gynecological or pelvic exams, and Florida law requires written consent before one's conducted. But police say none of that happened here. 46-year-old Abedinetcho Katwe's arrest report says the patient, an amputee recovering from a surgery, felt uncomfortable with his comments before the alleged incident and recorded him, catching him saying, quote, "I can't remember the last time I took care of such a young, black, beautiful girl like you." Later, the patient told police he sexually abused her. That was January 26th, 2025. So why was Katwe just now arrested? I talked with law enforcement expert Jamie Copenhaver about that.
I mean, you're talking about a heinous crime. You're talking potentially a predator that's still on the street.
The investigative documents talk at length about how uncooperative Katwe's employer, AdventHealth, was with law enforcement. Katwe's arrest report says AdventHealth's attorney ignored investigators' calls for weeks on end and took over 3 months to respond to a subpoena requesting information that should have been readily available to him. Subpoenas for interviews with other staff on shift that day went ignored for months too, and investigators finally went to higher-ups within Advent demanding answers.
That is signed and ordered by the court for that individual to produce these records. But generally 30 to 60 days, you would expect something back from that subpoena.
They finally managed an interview with the nurse tech, the primary witness, on January 9th of this year. That nurse told detectives Katwe went into the patient's room even after his manager told him to stay out and gave her morphine even after being instructed not to.
To withhold this information is just, it's crushing to that detective who's trying to make an arrest and get this person before justice.
It was that interview with the nurse tech that finally led a judge to issue a warrant for Katwe's arrest in February, 13 months after the crime allegedly happened. I asked AdventHealth their policy on reporting alleged crimes, whether Katwe was ever reported to the nursing board, and whether he was permitted to continue working at Advent after police began investigating. All they wrote back was, "Patient safety is our top priority, and we take allegations of this kind seriously. In accordance with our policy, the team member has been placed on leave pending the outcome of this case." They didn't answer whether that leave started a year ago when the allegation was first made, or just now when Katwe was arrested. State records show Katwe's nursing license is still active. Live in Orlando, Marie Edinger, Fox 35.